and gentlemen, please rise for the Sequoyah Marching Band of Chiefs.
today. The choir will be singing that. They are going to be doing deep football, senior night stuff, so y'all can have a seat until all that's done. We're just gonna chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would direct your attention to the 50-yard line as we have our senior night festivities.
Tyler Bell, escorted by my parents, Philip and Lee Bell, and my brother Travis. My greatest football accomplishment is developing a stronger mind, and my plans after high school is to further my education.
Nathan Bornat, being escorted by my brothers Ethan Bornat and Justin Bornat, my parents Elizabeth Bornat and Nelson Bornat, and my aunt Yvette Posada. My greatest football accomplishment was getting to compete against Buford and Mill Creek at the Northwest Side camps this summer. And what I want to do after high school is I want to attend a four-year university and study business and economics.
Brady Crow, being escorted by my father, Clint Crow, my mother, Jessica Crow, my brother, Jason Crow. My favorite high school memory is starting as a freshman against Johns Creek. After high school, I plan on playing college football and studying education.
Bretton Darling. I'm being escorted by my mom, Amy, my dad, Jim, my brother, Brooks, my sister, Breeley. My favorite football moment was getting the game-sealing interception against Creekview last year. After high school, I plan on going to college and studying business.
Ahmed Dawda. I'm being escorted by my mom, Sakina, my brother, Muja, my sister, Jeanette, my sister, Inaya. My favorite high school memories was beating Creekview. After high school, I plan to go to college to study computer science.
Jackson Hancock. I'll be escorted tonight by my mom, Rossi, my stepdad, Scott, and my sisters, Abby and Alex. My favorite high school memory is starting as a freshman. And after high school, I'll be going to the University of Missouri to play football.
Carter Heyman. I'm being escorted by my dad, Tony, my mom, Kelly, my brother, Nate, and my sister, Annie. My greatest football accomplishment was beating every team in the county last year and becoming county champs. And after high school, I plan to attend a four-year college and pursue a career in aviation.
My favorite high scoring my first varsity touchdown my junior year. After high school, college, and pursue a career in aviation.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the color and honor guard leave the field, out of respect and courtesy for our nation's colors, please leave a clear path for the flags as they exit the field and return to the school.
Am I good? Who's coming down here to grab roaming camera? Roaming microphone.
Welcome to Skip Pope Stadium. Another beautiful night here in the flat. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira, and what should be another fantastic game in Skip Pope Stadium. The Chiefs sitting at 5-3 in the season, already claimed a playoff spot. Now they're fighting for home field advantage during the playoff. Allatoona Buccaneers coming in on a 2-game win streak, sitting at 2-6 overall. So they've been playing really good recently, but as of overall in the season, they've been struggling.
Yeah, they just came off two, not necessarily big wins. Big win against Etowah and a close win against Woodstock. And as you know, the Chiefs run bye last week, so we'll see how they come out back after that. But Allatoona has something to prove. If they come in here, beat the Chiefs at home on senior night, it'll be a big statement for them.
Yeah, very good point, too. It's also senior night for the Chiefs, so a very important night for all the seniors and all the senior parents. Going to remember this night for a long time. So kickoff, it should be in about 11 minutes, so we should see you then for kickoff here in Skip Pope. See y'all then.
make their way to midfield. Referee Clarence Glynn. Linesman Patrick Stafford. Line judge Sean Buck. Side judge Rhett Newton. Field judge Richard Rattai. Electronic clock operator Kelly Gorman. Play clock operator Willie Harris.
The umpire can hear what you call. Okay, you ready? He's called heads, and it is tail. So you have won the toss. You want to receive, okay? And you want to kick from the clock, correct? Jess, if you walk them back around on this side, you go around here. Okay, right here, guys, right here. Line up right here with me. You don't have to go back so far. Okay, you will be receiving. You will be kicking it off. And have the second half options, okay? Shake hands, let's have a great game.
Let's make some noise for this.
All my life my dreams exploding. This is my main focus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? Stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Until I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? They felt this good at them, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now?
Welcome back to the broadcast, everyone. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Dreyer once again. And we are here for the kickoff of the Chiefs hosting the Buccaneers in what should be another great in-region matchup. So the Chiefs coming in ranked 3rd in the region, Buccaneers ranked 4th. So a pretty, at least ranking-wise, what should be a pretty tight matchup. Records-wise, it is a pretty large differential as the Chiefs have already claimed a playoff spot at 5-3. Buccaneers still trying to claim their own playoff spot and get into the postseason.
Yeah, now for Allatoona, it's just a point of seeing the best team that you can beat. And for the Chiefs, it's trying to just clinch that home playoff spot where you can give your seniors another shot at playing in front of this amazing Skip Pope Stadium crowd.
Exactly right. A beautiful night here in the flat as The kick has been sent. And the Chiefs elected to receive as they won the toss, so they will start this game off. And we will see Colby Martin and this Chiefs offense that has really been thriving this season.
Yeah, Colby Martin has really taken the helm as a sophomore and has led the Chiefs to a very impressive record this year.
So Martin got a 141 QBR last game against Creekview. That is a very impressive stat line. 20 for 25, 80% completion percentage, 274 yards, a pretty heavy reliance on the passing game against Creekview, and it worked as the Chiefs won 31-27 against their biggest rival. So here goes Martin that's Rajecki in the backfield with him. But we do have a flag. Pardon me, just a stoppage of play. And we are back to kick off this game. First down and 10 from the 20. Handoff to Rajecki, trying to find a gap, and he finds one. First thing, Will Rajecki, the sophomore. Welcome to Skip Pope, Buccaneers. In the end zone. Touchdown, Sequoyah, and what a start to senior night.
What a run by Rajecki right there. Adding another 80 yards on top of his already 310 rushing season. Third touchdown of the year for Rajecki. And what a way to get it.
Man, what a way to start this game for the Chiefs.
16 seconds in, and the Chiefs already have what looks to be a 6-0 lead, pending Caleb McClure's extra point, who has been near perfect on the year, just missing one.
I mean, last game rushing-wise, Rajecki was 10 for 24. Not too many explosive plays against the Grizzlies, but he is starting off strong here. Found the gap quickly and put 6 points on the board for the Chiefs. Sequoyah is up 7-0 after one play. And if you can't hear him already, there's a lot of horns here by the Sequoyah parents as they're excited on senior night. And very excited. I mean, understandably, they just came out and scored the first play. Haven't seen that all season.
That's how you get your crowd started. Will Rajecki has been exceptional this year.
Yeah.
And that is just adding to his already very impressive stat line for this year.
Yeah. I mean, he already has about 3.5 to 4 yards a carry. And I mean, getting more explosive plays like that will make him honestly unstoppable when it comes. I mean, he's only a sophomore. Imagine 2 more years, junior, senior, progressing and developing his game. I mean, he's going to be extremely hard to stop.
Yeah, 10 more yards in this game, and he's hit 400 on the season.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive when you have a shared backfield.
Yeah.
With runners such as Eli Jurgensen and Jackson Hancock back there.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive to get that many amount of yards.
So here goes Dominic Ulloa. Pardon me, that is Caleb McClure on the kickoff. Ulloa is not doing the kickoff, it seems. And that one goes on the close side of the field. Buccaneers trying to find a gap. And that was number 10, Camden Phillips, the Buccaneers star receiver, but he gets about 5 to 10. So you'll see this Buccaneers offense much sooner than expected, but for the first time tonight. And I think it all goes back to their quarterback, senior quarterback, Sadiq Teal, and his athleticism in the pocket. I mean, he has very solid arm strength overall with, in my opinion, great accuracy. But Teal, I mean, he is highlighted by his speed and agility. As he can use his legs to, create room and get extra yardage very easily.
I mean, yeah, he has a 50% completion rate, 92 QBR, and with his speed, he already has 2 rushing touchdowns on the season.
A short run there ends up with no gain on that one. Second down and 10 as the Buccaneers start their drive on the Chiefs, the Allatoona 28.
And then another big upside in the Allatoona offense is Xavier Rucker, who is a very strong and solid running back. Averages 64 rush yards a game. He has 6 total touchdowns on the season, with 4 of them being rushing. And then also, He averages 29 yards in the slot. So he goes both ways, the receiver and running back.
And that was number 8, Martin Pardo, a very reliable receiver for Allatoona.
For the Buccaneers.
And that is near the first down marker. So 3rd down and 2 for Allatoona on these first set of downs. Clock is at 10-17 and running.
Chiefs already up 7-0.
A handoff quickly, but he is stuffed. Xavier Rucker thought he could find a gap, but nowhere to go, and it's led by Jackson Hancock on that blitz formation.
Jackson Hancock with 40 tackles of the season, and he is a very, very talented two-way player, and it's going to be impressive what he can do at Missouri.
Yeah, very talented. So we'll see the Allatoona punt team come out for the first time tonight. And there is a flag being thrown on right by the feet of the punter. And I believe that was a delay of game. And the punter is not liking that. That is Gray Kelly, the senior punter and kicker. So that's going to move them back and give the Chiefs more advantage in field position.
I don't think he had his mouth guard in. I think that's what the ref was.
Oh, that's what it was.
He just ran over to the sideline and grabbed a mouth guard, so.
Interesting. Nonetheless, it's going to be 4th down. We're going to see Kelly punt. And that is a booming punt. Hancock fair catches in after a little bit of a bobble, brings it in. So after one series of downs, Allatoona gives the ball right back to the Chiefs, and we're going to see Martin in this offense again.
Almost at the exact same position as Rejecki's 80-yard rush on the last drive.
Yeah.
But that was a very solid punt. What about 50 yards?
Yeah, I mean, Kelly averages about 40 yards per punt. His long is 60, so, I mean, definitely not too shabby of a punter. Got 2 receivers out, 1 in the slot on the far side of the field.
Sorry, that was a 60-yard punt. So.
Could be challenging for a new long.
Yeah.
Martin in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, and he is looking for Mitchell on a comeback route, but cannot connect. And there's a flag thrown on the far side of the field near the end of that play, seemingly by the line judge. Looks like it's going to be a hold on the offense.
And Sequoyah will match Allatoona's 1 flag so far this game.
So clock is at 9 minutes left in this one.
So he was
in the first quarter.
Holding called on Brady Curl.
Holding against the offense. Replay first down.
And it's going to move him back 10 yards. So now 1st and 20.
Lots of yards to gain for the Chiefs here. 3 receivers out on the far side as Martin's in shotgun once again. Looking quickly on a screen play. This one looks like it's going to be Hayden Klein. Pardon me, that was number 19, Tyler Bell, I believe. The senior getting a good catch there. As it deducts all of the penalty yardage, and 2nd down and 10 now for the Chiefs. It's Bell's 13th reception on the year. A pretty reliable receiver out there for Martin. Second down and 10. A handoff to Bell once again as he cannot get around a group of Buccaneers. Pushed out of bounds after a gain of maybe 1.
Run by number 19, Tyler Bell.
And it's going to be third and about 10 here. Not super dangerous for the Chiefs.
Clock's at 7:49 left in the first quarter.
Chiefs already have put one up on the board.
Definitely got to watch out for this pressure coming in by Allatoona. Martin's going to scramble for it. Can he get some blocks? And he has plenty of room on the close side. More than enough for the first down. Great scrambling ability by Martin as all the receivers are on the far side.
I mean, yeah, he kind of starts to go to the left side, realizes there's too many people, gets to the right side, and there's an open pocket straight for him. And he's going to get to about the 43 and get the first down to prevent the 3 and out.
Yeah, very impressive blocking there after the initial passing play.
I mean, Colby Martin has been pretty good on rushes this season. Averages about 2 yards per rush. Got 44 attempts for 86.
Quick passing play, and that's, my friends,
Eli Jurgensen.
That is Eli Jurgensen in the end zone, and the Chiefs have 2 quick strikes back to back. And the horns are playing once again.
Another 60-plus yard rush play. Or it's not rush play, sorry.
Passing play this time.
Passing play this time. But another 60-yard touchdown. And that is the second within 7 minutes.
Very quick start for this Chiefs offense. We don't normally see that out of the first quarter team. The first and fourth quarter are their strong quarters, but I mean, this quickly in the first quarter to open the game, that is pretty rare you see that.
Yeah, they've already matched what they put up last week in the first quarter against Creekview, which is arguably a harder opponent, who are still in contention for first place in the division.
Yeah. So 14-zip is your score. And we're going to see how Allatoona can try to respond after that one.
Allatoona are going to have to go up big here. I mean, they average about 15 points per game on offense, and they've already given up 14.
Yeah. Well, they allow 31 points per game. So, I mean, this is kind of even going past that. It's going, on average, what would be further than 31. So, defense, I mean, and in my opinion, their defense is their strong suit, in my opinion. They have a lot of good players. They have, as you said, pregame, they have Bryce Stack. I mean, they have Colin Fields, who is an extremely strong D end. I mean, they have a lot of good players.
Colin Fields has 7 sacks already on the season. He gets about 5 tackles a game. And then Bryce Stock has 10 tackles per game. So, I mean, they have a very solid defense, but the Chiefs have just seemed to figure out how to beat that defense. And they already have 2 touchdowns.
So here goes McClure on the kickoff once again. Allatoona has got a lot of blockers ready. They're going the outside. Got some room over there. And that was number 40, Colton Greaves, the sophomore running back.
Devon Cesar just able to force him out of bounds after Robodrecki barely missed his ankles. And it'll give Allatoona a shot at their own 35.
So here comes Teal and the Buccaneers once again. And we saw on that third down play that forced the punt, I mean, Rucker was stuffed up the middle. So they had a couple passing attempts. They had one good pass that made it a 3rd and short, but this rushing defense for Sequoyah is looking strong to start off. Teal looking to run. Just as I say that, Teal maneuvers his way for a gain of 5. And that's one thing we're going to see all night with the senior quarterback, Sadiq Teal. He is shifty, very fast on his feet. 2nd down and 4, they mark it. Clock's at 6:38 left in the first.
But even with a kind of scrambly quarterback, you do know that this Sequoyah defense is very good at preventing the run game. As we see right
as
here.
you say it, Rucker has nowhere to go.
Nathan Bornak was able to say, not this time.
That'll bring up 3rd down for the Buccaneers.
And Bornak's been having a great season. 24 total tackles. 3 tackles for loss. So going to set up a 3rd down and 4 for Allatoona. So trying to pick up their first down of the game. Got 3 receivers on the far side to deal. Step back, there is pressure coming. That was Graydon Zarder, he can't get there. Ogundele is on the run. Oh, a big hit. And that is Jackson Hancock, ladies and gentlemen.
What a hit from Jackson Hancock.
Teal bounced off of him. That was impact if I've ever seen it.
That was a great hit.
Goodness, that is a Missouri commit, a D1 football commit if I've ever seen one. The 4th down and 4 is going to force Allatoona and Gray Kelly a punt for the 2nd time in a row.
I'm honestly surprised that Sadiq held on to that.
Yeah, me too.
But here's the punt, and we've seen what Allatoona can do on punt. Their first punt going for about 60 yards. And their second one's a bit more scuffed, but it's still going to bounce.
Yeah, good bounce on that one.
Get it out at the 30. For about a 40-yard punt, which is still very impressive.
So we're going to see Martin and Rajecki and Jurgensen. I feel like I have to say it now after those big plays. So many stars in this offense, and they have come to play tonight. Just a little update on the history of this matchup. They were moved into the same region last year, so haven't had too many games besides that. They're 4-1 overall in their all-time series as Allatoona leads. Martin is looking downfield, and that is Bell, but it's overthrown just out of his reach. Close one there. So back on the history, last season Allatoona won in their own stadium 10-0, and that was kind of a shocker to Sequoyah as they are looking to have an above 500 record. And Sequoyah's one win came in 2018, so it's been 5 years. The Chiefs are looking very strong this season and are already looking very strong this game.
2 touchdowns, still 4:43 left on the clock in the first quarter. But we do know what the Chiefs can do in the first quarter. They are a very strong starting the game and ending the game team, as that's where they have their most amount of points.
2nd down and 10. Martin looking to pass once again. Finds, that's Chris Jordan. A big gain there as he nears the 50. That's about a 20-yard gain. Sets up a 1st down.
There's another big play, getting about 20 yards. And this Chiefs offense is just keep on moving.
And that's Jordan's 5th reception on the year. In this offense, in the wing tee, it's mostly, gun tee this season, it's mostly tight ends are used for blocking, mostly focus on our wide receivers. So it's good to see Jordan get another pass to add on to his 43 yards on the season. Martin in the shotgun once again. This one out to Bell, a little one-handed snag as he makes his way. Can he stay in, but gets slammed down. That is number 5, Bryce Stack, and we're going to see him all night.
What a run from Tyler Bell, and what a catch. Gets the one-hand catch, and then gets about 30 yards after the catch. But just absolutely slammed down to the ground by the Allatoona defense. And it's going to get them to about the 29.
So 1st down and 10 as the Chiefs are way into Allatoona territory. Clock's at 3:33 and running. Martin in the shotgun once again. Quick look out there. And is that Bretton Darling? Nonetheless, it's a Chiefs touchdown.
Brad Darling just wide open on the left side of the field. Phil Murray with a quick throw, and Brad Darling was gone.
Yeah, that's Bretton. That is Bretton Darling. I was like, he's a big safety. He's catching passes right now. I mean, he does have 5 receptions for 71 yards on the season, but hasn't had a touchdown yet, and he gets in the end zone for the third Chiefs score of the night.
And now he's got his first touchdown of the season on senior night.
Must be a good feeling for the eldest Darling brother. Still 3:19 left in the first quarter as the Chiefs extend their lead to 21. Bryce Stack was trying to block that one, but he was too late. McClure knocks it through. McClure 21 for 22 on extra points this season. Very admirable.
He was 4 for 4 2 weeks ago against Creekview. And from spots outside of the extra point line, he's 2 for 2. So, very solid kicker this year.
So another kickoff here by what should be McClure. So a big game this week is Rome. As you said earlier, Rome does play Creekview, and what should be a very important matchup in region standings.
Yeah, Creekview, Rome, and Sequoyah are all fighting for that #1 spot.
Yeah, and the only reason Creekview is ahead of Sequoyah in the region standing is because Sequoyah had their bye week last week, but Creekview played on, so they have one more game in the region standings. I believe they are 4-1, maybe 3-1. Sequoyah, I believe, is 2-1 prior to this game, but they have one more win than them, so that's why they are 1 game ahead. And that is a huge run by the Buccaneers, huge return. Number 9, Xavier Rucker.
Sequoyah is 3-1 on this season.
In region.
In region. Yes.
So that means Creekview must be 4-1 in region. I mean, that run game is going to be very difficult. I mean, we saw it a couple weeks ago here in Skip Hope, how explosive that offense is. 56-3 win for the Rome Wolves over Sequoyah. And Allatoona's pass to the playoff, they have to win out here. If they win out in the last 2 games, they should clinch a playoff spot. But it's going to take a lot of work tonight as they're already down by 3 scores. T on the backfield again. A quick pass. Overthrown. That was intended for Camden Phillips.
And the Allatoona do have a lot of work. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and they're already down 21, which is coming in close of what they give up per average, which they do give up 31 per game. So it will be a lot of hard work for them to get back into this one.
Yeah. So T on the shotgun. Rucker once again to his left side. Quick handoff. He finds a gap. Explodes over Zarder as he gains 8. 2nd down and 10 turns to 3rd down and 2.
Zarder just holding on to his ankle for dear life.
Yeah.
Eventually he goes down.
I mean, tackling Xavier Rucker is a challenge in its own. The 5'10", 165 running back. I mean, he is a beast back there. 516 total rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Definitely a big talent for Allatoona. They're going to need him on this 3rd down and 2. Clock's at 2:24 and running in the first. Got 4 receivers, but we have a stoppage of play. And I believe there's a timeout. Not sure which team But, I mean, a very quick start for Sequoyah, 21-0. We haven't seen this in, I mean, at least for Sequoyah's side, we haven't seen this for, like, any other home game we've had this season.
Yeah, we haven't seen this much of a margin, but we have seen the dominance in the first quarter of what they can do to a team. We saw with Rome, even though it was 56-3 as the final score, they got off to a great start and held them and got the first score of the game and held them for a little bit before it got too out of hand. But, yeah, this has been a great start for Sequoyah, a dream start for senior night.
Yeah. And you can tell the parents are definitely excited to be this one. As you said, senior night. If you haven't heard yet, the horns have been played a lot after the 3-touchdown first quarter. So we'll head back down to the field. 3rd down and 2 for Allatoona. And it's a quick QB run. And Teal makes his way past the marker for a gain of what looks to be 7. And the Buccaneers make their way onto Chiefs territory for the first time tonight. First down and 10 from the 47. Got 2 receivers on the close side. Clock's at 1:42, and he's looking quickly, and that's Phillips. A missed tackle there, but finally brought down by Zarder, but he's still being tackled. And the refs call stoppage of forward motion there. Give me 2nd down and 4.
Brandon Zarder and Jackson Hancock just both you can see them trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah.
Going for the
strip there, yeah.
Fumble, yeah. Doesn't work out, and it looks like it's a 2nd and 3.
Teal in the backfield once again. Handoff to Rucker. And Ogundelay's there, but he gets beaten. But a good read and good tackle by Jackson Hancock.
That's the 2nd big hit of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I think you were saying earlier, it's senior night for everyone, all the seniors, but it is senior night for Jackson Hancock. I mean, he is going D1. He knows the impact he wants to leave on the school. I mean, he's going to come out guns a-blazing. It has to be.
I mean, yeah, just add to a really, really solid senior year.
Both offensively and defensively.
Yes. And special teams.
And special teams. 3rd down and 3. Quick pass by Teal. Well defended by Walker, but it was brought in. Walker's been very dependable out there in the secondary, but Allatoona pulls that one in.
Yeah, Walker with 47 tackles on the year.
I believe that was number 23 for Allatoona, Ethan Corpus.
And he's got 3 picks on the year, too.
Corpus has 12 rushes, a solid receiver for Allatoona as well, but clock runs out in this first quarter as, man, the Chiefs have come to play on senior night, up 21-0 as they're hosting the Allatoona Buccaneers.
I mean, yeah, absolutely came out and dominated this first quarter. Not much to say from the Allatoona standpoint.
I mean, they have a good drive going right here.
Yes, they've finally started to get their game going, but the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd drive,
3 and out.
Ended with that big Jackson Hancock hit. And then you look at it from the Chiefs' point of view, your first play of the game was an 80-yard rush from Rajecki. And then on your next drive, you got another 60-yard pass play. And then now, Chiefs trying to get the ball back. Yeah, this has been a very good game for the Chiefs' point of view.
Yeah, very good start for the Chiefs. But, I mean, Sadiq Teal and those quick passes are starting to wear down this defense.
I mean, yeah, the 2nd quarter is kind of when the Chiefs start to slow down a bit and give up their most points. So, 2 weeks ago at Creekview, they gave up 20, which was the most they gave up in any quarter.
Yeah.
Luckily, they did win that game, so as we bring you back down to the field now.
That is right. 1st down and 10 for Teal and the Buccaneers. And there's a hole for Rucker. What a start to the first quarter. Xavier Rucker with the speed. Touchdown, as they say, he broke the plane. Wow. And that was a close call. I believe that was Cameron Walker or either Graydon Zarder. I couldn't find the number. It was 24-25.
Cameron Walker was on the right side, and he kind of got stuffed back behind. It was Graydon Zarder.
It was Graydon Zarder. I mean, he knocked that ball out. He must have been right across the plane.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I mean, they're calling a touchdown. What a response by Allatoona to start this quarter. Must have been a miscommunication by the Chiefs.
Yeah, here's the extra point, and it is good. And Allatoona get their first score of the game, and it is 21-7 now.
So yeah, Greg Kelly does knock it through. Man. And I was just applauding the Chiefs' rushing defense before early in that first quarter, and they let up a huge Xavier Rucker run. But I mean, he is a very shifty running back. I mean, his acceleration on that run was insane. I mean, he was obviously fast out of the gate from the line of scrimmage, but man, he just kept on going.
And yeah, there was no stopping him.
Yeah. I'm surprised Graydon Zarder was there to try and knock that ball out too.
And he technically did, but it was not in time.
Yeah. So we're going to see Greg Kelly take the ball off for the second time for Allatoona tonight.
I mean, the first time he got close to making it through the uprights.
Yeah.
It was like a yard or two
He has
short.
a leg, for sure.
Jackson Hancock and Will Rejecki in the backfield again. As we've started to see this recently, where we have Jackson Hancock and Rejecki both near the end zone. But this one's just going to go back out for a touchback.
So clock has only lost 10 seconds of the second quarter.
And they pretty much started out this second quarter as the Chiefs started out the first quarter.
Exactly right. So we saw how Allatoona responded to the Chiefs' quick score, but how will the Chiefs respond to the Buccaneers? Man, what was that? 80-yard run? 70?
What, the one we just saw?
Yeah.
That was a 30-yard run.
My bad.
Yeah, this is the worst quarter for the Chiefs. They've given up 118 points in the season, and it is 50 more than their next biggest margin. But it's not their least scoring quarter.
That would be the third, right?
Yes, that is the third.
Good opening run by Will Rejecki. First down and 10 now as they go ahead and get a new set of downs. And Rejecki should be nearing 400 yards now.
I think he would have gotten it by now.
Yeah.
With the 80 and that 10. Mm-hmm. So congratulations to Will Rejecki on a 400-yard rushing season.
Bell, man, he broke that first tackle, it seemed.
Just stiff-armed him to the ground. Pulled a Derrick Henry on him. Or Najee Harris.
Second down and 5 for the Chiefs after that Bell reception. Clock's moving past 11 minutes left in the second.
And so far, Chiefs have responded well after giving up their first touchdown. Haven't had many. I don't think they've had any plays for losses this game.
Yeah, maybe some no gain plays, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
No plays where there was any significant losses.
There's a
timeout Sequoyah, and that's going to be their first. So the timeout earlier was for Allatoona.
Yeah. Again, really good rush play from Rejecki. First play of the drive, and then another great pass play, and then a beautiful stiff arm.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are at about the 35 with a chance to keep increasing their lead.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with how dynamic they've been in their offense. I mean, we know they do pass. Well, they can focus on passing games. They can focus on rushing games. I mean, we saw that against maybe Etowah. But, I mean, tonight it's kind of been a mix of both. They have had a lot of good passing plays. They've been the shotgun almost the entire time. That's one thing to know. Shotgun the entire time there. Honestly, most of their wins have been when Martin has been in the shotgun for a majority of the plays.
I mean, Allatoona is kind of a mixed team. They don't really heavily lean to one side. They have 238 rush attempts on the season and 191 passing attempts on the season. So not really one stands out. So, and they have weapons on both the rushing game and the passing game. So there really isn't a need to target one.
Not sure what that stoppage was, but
the play was snapped and Brandon Darling got the ball out, but refs called it back.
Play clock's down to 12, so trying to hurry it up here. Got 3 receivers, it seems. No, he's a blocker. After Jackie trying to find a gap, and he finds another one. Oh, and he gets stripped up by the legs. That was number 13, Joshua Pardo, the cornerback. He barely got him. Rajecki was looking for the end zone for the second time tonight.
And that would have been another 80-yard touchdown from Rajecki. Rajecki is having himself a night. He's had multiple 10-plus run yards.
Yeah.
10? Yeah.
Yeah, 10-plus yard rushing attempts for Rajecki. First down and 10. A quick pass. This one's to Breton Darling, and he breaks off a defender. A gain of 8. Second down and 2 as the Chiefs move into Buccaneers territory.
Well, good job from Breton breaking off the first tackle. I mean, another player that has played really good both ways this year. He leads the team in total tackles, and then he also
just made a great catch there. Open pass. That's Ian Mariah. And down the sideline. Touchdown, Sequoyah. What a quick strike.
And there is the every game Ian Mariah big play. But it looks like it is getting called back here. Look, there is a flag on the 40.
We have an illegal man downfield on the offense. And second down.
And that flag is a legal man downfield. That is upsetting if you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, and there goes Ian Maria's average one big play a game. He'll get another one. Don't worry, he's still got time.
I mean, he has 10 receptions on the season for 93 yards and a touchdown. So it's not like he can't do it again.
I mean, did you see that run at Creekview where he trucked 3 guys? I mean, that is something that Ian Maria just does normally. Sorry, Mariah.
So after that penalty, second down and 7 for Sequoyah as they're back in their own territory. Quick pass. Both offenses really liking those quick fake handoff passes. Both Teal and Martin.
And it's about a
10-yard
gain to Tyler Bell.
And that gives them a new set of downs. First down and 10. Clock moves past 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Another great receiver in Tyler Bell. 12 total receptions on the year and 133 total yards. He averages 11 yards per catch, which is accurate with what you just saw. Oh, there's the trick play.
Double handoff. That's Jurgensen. He's looking for more room. After breaking a couple tackles, gain of about 9. Second down and 1. Really good maneuvering there. But that was Eli Jurgensen.
You got to love the double handoff. It is I love that play.
Martin to Mariah, then to Jurgensen. I honestly thought Mariah was handing off right to the defender. It looked like it, but man, that tricked me from up here, so it had to trick some people down there.
Well, clearly it did, as about a gain of 20, gain 15. And the Chiefs are inside the 35 with a chance to put another 7 on the board.
Second down and 1. Got 2 receivers on the close side. Martin in the shotgun once again. Quick hand up to Mariah, but he gets stuffed from the legs. Nowhere to go, no gain. Second down and 1 turns to third down and 1.
And this has all happened just because of a illegal man downfield on that Ian Mariah 60-yard rush, was it? About
6-yard little pass play there on the wheel route.
Sorry. I keep getting my passes and rushes mixed up for some reason.
3rd down and 1. Handoff to Hancock. Did he get it? Oh, he stretches out after the tackle to get enough. Good conversion there for the Chiefs as they keep the drive alive.
7:19 on the clock.
And Hancock has been super reliable on the rushes. 28 rushes for 209 yards. 7.5 yards a rush is, I mean, an astonishing number.
I mean, it's in Jackson Hancock always. Right now.
3 receivers on close side of the field for Martin to pick and choose.
I mean, if you think 7 yards per rush is very good, just look at his receiving stats. He's got 11 yards per reception.
Yeah, like 11 to 12 yards per reception. Ball goes right through Jurgensen's hands on that one. That little curl route cannot be connected by Martin. 2nd down and 10 for Sequoyah.
.6:56 left on the clock. And throwing to Eli Jurgensen, and gets about 5 yards on that one.
So yeah, 3rd down and 4 now for Sequoyah. Clock is at 6:38 and running.
Chiefs taking their time on this drive.
Yeah, I mean, they have no reason to rush.
I mean, yeah, you're up.
I mean, it's down to 14 now. It's not 21, but still. First half, they have a secure lead. Their offense has been working pretty well.
But the offense has been as dominant as it was in the first quarter.
A powerful run. Do we see that? That is Ian Mariah being a bulldozer, just dragging 5 Buccaneers along with him. He wanted that first down, you could tell.
I mean, that's what he does.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it on previous streams. I feel like all of our running backs have a certain skill set that kind of makes them each of their own, you know. And Mariah, definitely for him, it is his power. He can bulldoze anyone and everyone that you put in front of him.
And only a junior, so we get him for 1 more year.
1st down and 10 for Sequoyah. This time at the 20 as they work inside the red zone. And he's going for Jurgensen, and it's blocked away. I saw that route too. Jurgensen on that little post route. That was Rhett Howard on defense. Great break up there. Howard already has, 39 total tackles in the season. He's a very reliable DB for the Buccaneers, and he proved it right there. 2nd down and 10. Martin all alone. He's taking him by himself, and he has room. Colby Martin, a good run there. Makes it a 2nd down and 10 to 3rd down and 3.
Bring up 2nd down for the Chiefs.
As the Chiefs are well into McClure's field goal range, so shouldn't be too worried about distance for the junior kicker.
I'd say Caleb can make one from 40. Anywhere's field goal range for Caleb. Take him at his own 30, he's making that. He's got that every day.
Might be a world record, but he could try. 4:50 on the clock as the Chiefs try to convert on this 3rd down. Handoff to Mariah. Can he get an outside edge? No, he goes right up the middle instead, in between the gaps. And it's enough for the first. Inside the 10 go the Chiefs.
Mariah with 52 attempts on the year so far. 262 yards. He has 5 touchdowns. Looking to make it 6. Could have made it 6.
Could have.
Should have made it 6, but the flag called it back.
We do have another timeout by Allatoona.
That's going to be their second of the game. With 4:28 left in the first half, I'd say that the Chiefs have had a very solid game so far.
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs, although, I mean, Allatoona did have that big rushing play by Rucker that made this game a little bit closer. I feel like their offense has found their footing, not just with explosive plays, but with consistent ground and pound on the rushing attempts, but also good, consistent passing attempts by Martin and his receivers. I mean, I personally don't think they should feel any pressure to, like, maybe have to get the ball back before the half again. But, I mean, they're sitting pretty right now.
I mean, yeah, Sequoyah did receive off the kickoff, so Allatoona will get the ball as we go into the second half. And you have 4:28 left on the clock. You can run it down a bit more, get your touchdown, and then prevent the score from Allatoona. I say you're rocking nicely into the second half.
So back onto the field. First down and goal for the Chiefs. Their first red zone possession of the night.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get into the red zone because there have been so many just very long passing plays and rushing plays.
Jackie tried to find a gap. Instead has nowhere to go. Marked for, what, maybe a loss of 1. Nope, just changed to a second down. So second down and goal from still the 8-yard line. Clock ticking past 4:07 left in the half.
I mean, with that being marked at no gain, they still have not had a play for a loss yet this game.
Still a good point.
Very impressive stat.
Yeah.
Still going into the almost through the second quarter. Very impressive.
Second down and goal. Martin, quick handoff to Jurgensen. Is there anyone out there to get him? A quick cutback. There's a flag on the the close side of the field. But Jurgensen marked down about the 1 or 2 yard line. Let's see what this flag is.
Looks like they're saying it's on the offense.
Yeah, holding call on the offense. That is right. So
gonna set them back 10 yards.
Still gonna be second down, however.
No play, second down.
So they'll put them about 18 yards to the goal. And still second down. So Chiefs, 3:28 left on the clock here. Still looking to get their first touchdown of the second quarter.
Second down and goal. Martin looking for a receiver. Finds Hancock in the flats. And he works his way after a few tackles for a gain of about 3 or 4.
I mean, good catch from Jackson. It was a bit far in front of him, and he's just able to kind of grab it by the fingertips and pull it in. Beautiful work from him. As the Chiefs come for 3rd down and 15 here. 2:44 left on the clock and still running.
Got 2 receivers on the close side. Martin in shotgun once again. Takes the handoff, drop step, but there's pressure coming, and there is nowhere to go. What a job by Colin Fields, the junior that was. Talked about him earlier. He's a beast on the pressure.
That's 8 total sacks on the season now.
And that leads the Buccaneers. Also has 41 total tackles, 9 tackles for loss. And that's going to send out the kicking team for Sequoyah as the clock goes past 2:05 left in the half.
And it is going to be Caleb for about a 43-yard field goal here.
Yeah, so about a 41, 43-yard field goal for McClure. But there is a whistle. I think they want to restart the play clock there.
As the clock's still running. That was the first tackle for a loss this game for Allatoona. Or sorry, for the Chiefs. First one by Allatoona.
Yeah, first negative play, yeah. Good thing for the Buccaneers going into the half. McClure, can he keep it 100 on the season? No good. Man, the refs were talking about it too. I don't know if it was unclear or what, but marked no good. And that was very delayed, very abnormal. And
Yeah.
one ref did not even get his signal out, so not sure what happened. I mean, the refs were talking.
It did miss wide, though, to the left.
After video replay.
Yeah. But if it was centered, it would have made it. So,
yeah, he has a really good, like, powerful leg. He always has distance. The only thing is accuracy can be, only missed one extra point and one field goal, so it can be kind of off on certain occasions, but as we see on his stats, very rarely. So that leaves the Buccaneers with 1:06 left in the half as they try to get some more offensive production as we go into the locker room. I mean, they're not out of this game at all. The Chiefs haven't scored.
Chiefs have not scored this quarter yet with that missed field goal. And Allatoona have a minute 21 to get to get 80 yards out of this drive and put this game at a one-score game, which isn't necessarily impossible, but their big stars are going to have to try to pull some strings here.
It's first down and 10 for Teal and the Buccaneers as they're trying to go 80 yards for a score. A lot of pressure coming from that line. That's Phillips being targeted on the close side, but overthrown on his route. Second down and 10 now. And Phillips is their leading receiver. He's been targeted a couple times, has 1 reception on the night, 24 receptions on the season for 376 yards, 3 touchdowns, and about 16 yards for reception. So a very strong presence for the Buccaneers in that secondary and for receptions.
And something that went on talked about, the Chiefs took 11 minutes off the play clock.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Can Walker pick that off? He cannot.
That last drive for the Chiefs took 11 minutes as Allatoona had their touchdown.
That was like 10 seconds.
First play, 10 seconds in. And
so a false start was called on the offense, but Teeter decides to decline that one and set up a 3rd down and 10 for Allatoona.
1:09 left on the clock here. Allatoona need a big play.
Got 4 receivers out. More pressure coming in. Goes for Phillips. Did he get that marker? And
doesn't look like he did.
They're going to mark him short.
Short about a yard.
Oh, no.
Are they saying he did?
No. He was saying move the yard marker up, but not the chains. And after that, it's going to be timeout Allatoona. Use their 3rd and final of the half. So that was a very interesting spot. Could have gone either way.
But fourth and very short now after Caleb's missed field goal from 43 yards, which that's something that the pros usually miss sometimes.
Yeah,
so no shame on Caleb. And he's had a great season so far.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely no shame. I mean, there's players in college that miss all the time.
Yeah.
NFL missed all the time. Just having a bad day. But, season-wise, McClure has been honestly exceptional on kicking and punting.
And a great job for the Chiefs to take off a full 10 minutes off the clock. And now Allatoona is really stressing for time here. They have 48 seconds to get 70 yards down the field and hopefully get a score to close up this half.
Buccaneers on the field now, as they're not going to go for this. As it seems right now, they're going to punt. Could be a fake punt. Some sort of maneuver there by head coach Brad Smith, but doesn't seem to be so. As Hancock is back to receive. And one of Kelly's shorter punts, but the bounce always is in his favor. Goes inside the 25 as the Chiefs will have the ball back with 37 seconds left in the half.
So the Chiefs force a 3-and-out after a short mark. I'm sorry, not short mark. I meant 4th and short.
Yeah. So one thing to know, the Chiefs haven't punted all night tonight. So, I mean, their offense has been pretty productive for every single possession. Allatoona has punted 3 times and had 1 touchdown on that 30-yard Rucker run. First down and 10 for Sequoyah. Will they try to get a score in before half? A handoff to Rajecki. Who knows what he could do? He breaks a tackle, getting some yardage there and goes out of bounds to stop the clock. 15-yard rush by the sophomore. And another 10-plus yard gain by Will Rajecki. Man, he is unstoppable when he finds that gap.
He is having himself a night tonight.
Already a touchdown. He's already reached 400 yards in the season. And clock is at 29 seconds left. Can he do anything else this half?
Clock at 29 seconds left. 21-7.
Very tight formation by the Chiefs, but he's looking to pass. And that is overthrown.
Bretton Darling beating his man, just slightly overthrown by Colby Martin. Still 24 seconds left on the clock, though. And it will be 2nd and 10.
Man, what a firework play that would have been to go into halftime. But now it is 2nd down and 10 for Sequoyah. Only 5 seconds lost on that play. I mean, as you can tell now, they are going for a score if they can. But pressure right there, screen play to Hancock, and there's room on the close side of the field. Jackson Hancock, can he beat him in a marathon? A stiff arm to the face, but gets pushed out of bounds by number 5, Bryce Stack. Good speed there by the outside linebacker. I mean, I was looking at statistics by Allatoona, and they have a lot of speed trackers. They are very, up to date with all the technology about player improvement as much as possible. I mean, they posted that Bryce Stack's max velocity was 22.5 miles an hour.
That's like Tyreek Hill level right there.
That is Tyreek Hill level. I mean, I don't know if it's accurate, but it was posted on Twitter. I mean, it is insanity. Ian Mariah, another wheel route, and he is open in the end zone for the touchdown. Chiefs capitalize off of a 37-second timer. All they needed was 31. And they extend their lead to 3 scores going into the locker room.
I mean, Allatoona still have a shot to take it back on the kickoff. Never rule them out, you know? We're going to come back into center and go for the field goal attempt. And hopefully make it a 28-7 lead here.
Pick is up and good by McClure.
Another close shot at blocking the kick from Bryce Shaw, who again we talked about earlier. Very solid player for the Allatoona Buccaneers.
So Tuna's going to have 6 seconds left in the half. I doubt Coach Smith is going to try to dial up anything offensively. Maybe go for a little play here on the kickoff return, but seem like halftime is kind of inevitable.
Yeah. I mean, you're down 3 scores now. You kind of need to find some slick ways to get back to this game.
Yeah, you definitely need halftime to regroup.
And with 6 seconds left, I do doubt anything is going to happen, but you do never know. With Caleb Leclerc remaining near perfect, just 1 missed extra point on the season. Very good first half from the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, very impressive. Very impressive as they already go near Allatoona's allowed points per game. They allow 31 on average. Chiefs are already at 28. That's saying something. The Chiefs offense is one of the best in the region. Kick goes out of bounds. And the flag is thrown as it goes out of bounds before the end zone. Should get the ball around the 30.
So Allatoona's got 6 seconds to make something happen here. Maybe a Hail Mary play.
I mean, they play from record. We've seen a lot of explosive plays. So, I mean, in this game, anything is possible.
Sadiq Till also does have an arm to launch it down there. And they are going to line up for something. They will not kneel it.
They got Phillips, Rucker, and I believe that's all out there to receive.
And no one on the far side. Just looks like 2 receivers on our near side. And maybe a tight end.
It's going to be Teal keeping it. Can he get some blocks? No, he cannot. And that is going to take us, ladies and gentlemen, into halftime as your Sequoyah Chiefs on senior night have the lead 28-7 as the Horns are applauding them into the locker room.
I mean, yeah, a great first half from the Chiefs. 28-7. A great way to start the night. I mean, many good plays. We've had 2 over 60 yards. We've had 1 from Grover Jecki, 80-yard rush play, and then a 60-yard rush from Jurgensen, both to start drives out. And then Jackson Hancock has been stellar on defense. He's had 2 big hits.
Yeah.
And then Rucker also had a 35-yard run. And to start out the second quarter. And Caleb, he did miss his extra point. But then Chiefs did force 3 and out. And Mariah got his touchdown after getting his first one taken away by an illegal man downfield. And it's a great job for the Chiefs for this fourth quarter. For first half.
Yeah, great first half by Sequoyah. I mean, come out really quickly out of the gate with that Rejecki run, and they did not really let up at all for the rest of that half. Allatoona has a lot to work on. I mean, they had a couple bright spots on that Teal passing game and Rucker rushing touchdown, but defense has a lot to work on, try to stop that passing play and quick attack by Martin. In the meantime, we'll send you down to the field for what should be the halftime show for the Chiefs. And we'll see you back for the kickoff of the second half in about 19 minutes. So I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jara. We will see you all then.
Sequoyah High School proudly presents the award-winning Sequoyah High School Marching Band of Chiefs. The Band of Chiefs is under the direction of the director of bands, Mr. Casey Eubanks. Additional band instructors include Dennis Naughton, Mac Jefferson, JoJo Latay, Jesse Renfro, Kevin Tran, Hayden Laney, Olivia Banks, and Elizabeth Chesser. The student band leadership includes Hannah Jones, Oren Crokin, Brooke Jackamine, Olivia Tomini, Glenn Hutchinson, Aston Barr, Riley St. Peter, and Harry Roth. The percussion captains are Caden Bolduck and Zoe Gleason. The color guard captains are Caitlin Hartman and Madison Harefield. The band captain is Tyler George. Tonight's show is entitled Medusa and features original music by Mr. Stan Phillips. Tonight's show is under the field director of drum majors, Ethan Sorrell, Lane Davidson, and Gabby Keelis. Drum majors, is your band ready to take the field in halftime performance? You may now take the field.
Look deep into my eyes. Feel the power of my charm.
Band of Chiefs was a two-time grand champion winner last season. In addition to earning straight superior ratings in all captions, the band was awarded the Grand Championship Trophy at the Grovetown Warrior Invitational at Grovetown High School, as well as the Grand Championship Trophy at the Hurricane Classic held at Monroe Area School. Also, the Band of Chiefs has been invited to perform in the 2024 St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City. One more round of applause for the Sequoyah High School Marching Band of Chiefs.
The Chiefs will win. Sequoyah comes out on top.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Tyler Bell, escorted by my parents, Philip and Lee Bell, and my brother Travis. My greatest football accomplishment is developing a stronger mind, and my plans after high school is to further my education.
Nathan Bornat, being escorted by my brothers Ethan Bornat and Justin Bornat, my parents Elizabeth Bornat and Nelson Bornat, and my aunt Yvette Posada. My greatest football accomplishment was getting to compete against Buford and Mill Creek at the Northwest Side camps this summer. And what I want
exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but till I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good at them, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now?
All right, welcome back to Skip Pope Stadium. Second half of football here in the flat. I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira. And the Chiefs have a pretty solid lead, 28-7 after what was a very impressive first half by Sequoyah on senior night.
Yeah, Chiefs pretty much took control of the first half for a while, put up 21 unanswered, and then Allatoona finally broke out with that 35-yard rushing play from Rucker. And, yeah, and Chiefs did get that touchdown back, though, closing in on the second quarter. And now the Chiefs will kick off, and Allatoona will have a chance to get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, so definitely a key point for Allatoona here. As you said, they will receive the kickoff to start this second half.
And, yeah, both teams have two flags, one in the first, one in the second. So Allatoona looking to extend their win streak to 3 games, while the Chiefs, coming off of a bye week, looking to extend it, looking to gain a win streak now. And here is the kickoff from Caleb McClure.
And that is a good return attempt by number 70, Caleb Height, 6-foot senior goes across the field. Only gains about 5 to 10, though. Sets up a first down and 10 for Allatoona.
But now we enter Sequoiah's worst quarter for offense and a mediocre for their defense. They give up 52 points, which is the second most that they give up, besides the second quarter, which they give up 117. They give up 52, or they have given up 52, sorry.
And that's a good little quick pass play there. Not enough for the first down, however. 2nd and 2 for Allatoona. Three receivers on the close side of the field as Teal's in the shotgun once again. QB run here as Teal is making his own room. Gets tackled by two Chiefs there after picking up the first down. Going to set up a first down and 10 near the 28.
They will get their first down of the half here. As Allatoona does move the change. 10:46 in the second half now.
T looking to pass. Instead, runs first thing. Finally brought down, and that is number 21, Drew Zablotny. Senior gets one of his first tackles of the night. But nonetheless, Teal picks up 7. 2nd down and 3 for Allatoona.
Blotny's got the second most tackles on the season for the Chiefs with 75. Has 4 QB pressures and has caused 1 fumble. So, and he has a sack. Very impressive season for him.
Yeah, very impressive season indeed. Teal looking to run again. 3rd design QB run this drive. Is that enough for the first? And they are...
I think it's first down.
They are motioning for first down. So 1st down and 10. Buccaneers are moving this drive as they have a first down on the 40.
Second first down of the half for the Buccaneers. As they are down 3 scores. As I'd say this drive has been really heavily influenced by Sadiq Teal having a few good rushing plays so far.
Yeah, definitely. Haven't seen many times that they've utilized his legs, but they are right now. Rucker trying to get a run, but he gets blown up. And who else besides Jackson Hancock? It's 3rd big hit of the night.
He is having himself a wonderful senior night here.
Second down at 8 for Allatoona.
Time still ticking. Now at 9 minutes.
Got 3 receivers on the far side now. And no one in the backfield with Teal. Pressure coming. He is going to run again, but they've got a spy on him. But he still gets out of it in a gain of more than 20 on that scramble. Anthony Santana was there with a couple other Chiefs, but Teal used his speed to extend that play, as I said. He uses his agility to extend plays, get additional yardage than what maybe some normal quarterbacks could get. But, man, Chiefs have to try to put a stop to this drive.
I mean, Teal might have found a weakness at the halftime talk. They might have found something that they could have been exploiting, and Teal now really finding his way with the QB rushes.
And we've got an encroachment penalty on Sequoyah. So they are putting fuel to the fire of this Allatoona drive.
Third Sequoyah flag of the night. One in each quarter now.
And that quick run there was by Rucker for a gain of about 7.
Now, if we go back to 2 weeks ago when Sequoyah played Creekview, same kind of setup. Sequoyah started with the ball, and they did kick off in the second half, but they never gave up any points in the third quarter. So their third quarter might be a bit more strong than what it has been seemed in the past, and they look to continue that on tonight.
Second down and 3 for Allatoona. Looking to his left is Teal, but that was Anthony Santana. He can't wrap Teal up. And finally wrapped up. Was it past the first down? It was not. Right now, marking him short at a 3rd and 1.
Santana so close to getting him. He gets one hand around him, but Teal just able to get himself out of it.
So 3rd down and 1 for Allatoona. Some of their best field position thus far in the game, besides that one scoring drive they've had. Besides that, they've had 3 punts and their 1 possession at the end of the half. But there is a timeout on the field by Allatoona.
So Allatoona used their timeout with 6 seconds left, or it's not 6 seconds, 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And it's been a good start for them.
I mean, they've run a lot of timeout. You're saying 6 minutes. This has been a long 6-minute drive, about half the quarter, and they're still at around the 30. I mean, taking a lot of time off.
Yeah, not as much as Sequoyah did on their drive, where they shoot 11 minutes off the clock. But maybe they could be looking to do that. I mean, they've had most of their big gains have been through rush plays. Haven't been many huge passing plays yet, but Teal has been running very well this second half.
And you can tell that Allatoona coming out of the locker room, their plan was to utilize Teal to his full potential with his running ability, his agility, his legs. We know how dangerous he is. I mean, statistics-wise, 139 yards, rushing on the season, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he is dangerous. He's had some very explosive plays this season. And they're going to try to utilize that to get back into this game.
Yeah, 30 yards away from the end zone. And there's another rush.
Another rush by Teal, and he gets more than enough for the first down, a gain of about 7. As they work just outside the red zone. First down and 10 for the Buccaneers. First down and 10 for Tuna. Got 3 receivers out once again. Handoff to Rucker. And he gets wrapped up. Good tackle there by Drew Zablotny.
Got a gain of 4 there. And this rush game has worked very well coming out of the second half here. As Sequoyah they're usually good against the run game. This is something they don't normally see from them.
Yeah, but as we mentioned at the start of this third quarter, start of this half, I mean, the third quarter is their quote-unquote weakest quarter, both defensively and offensively. So it's nothing too out of the normal.
Yeah.
Fakes the handoff. Teal looking to the end zone. Almost tipped off by Hancock, but overthrown, intended for Rucker on that little corner route.
Good job from Jackson there. Just preventing another touchdown, and maybe they can keep this a 3-score game. I mean, the Chiefs defense, that was probably the first pass play that could have done some damage.
So 3rd down and 6 for Tuna. And we've got a stoppage of play. And it is a delay of game penalty. And that's going to back him up some. Make this an even harder 3rd down to convert and keep the drive alive.
So Allatoona get their first flag of the quarter, and they have the same amount of flags and the same amount of quarters. 1 in each of them. A little weird stat right there.
So 3rd down and about 6 turns to 3rd down and 11. As looks like Teal's probably going to have to rely on this passing game. Got 3 receivers out in the far, 1 in the close, and he is looking out there. The pressure is coming. It's Matthew Matz. There's Carter Leggetti chasing him. And the flag being thrown. He was targeting, that was number 9, Xavier Rucker. I believe it's going to be a block in the back on Carter Leggetti. Well, being acted upon Carter Leggetti. Not sure which Buccaneer it was.
Let's wait on the ref's call here.
Yeah, offside penalty. Holding on the offense. Holding on the defense. Offside penalties. Replay 3rd down.
So offsetting penalties there. Not sure when the holding on the defense was thrown, but there was one on both the offense and the defense.
But
offsets, so it's going to remain 3rd down.
No block in the back was called, though.
So another 3rd down. Conversion attempt here by Allatoona. Same formation, and they're looking. The pressure is coming even stronger. Can he get out of it? He throws it for Phillips while being tackled, and it's over him.
He set up 4th and 11.
Beautiful pressure scheme there sent by Coach Buddy. Love their attacking methods there.
And they're going to bring on the field goal crew here.
Yeah, so Gray Kelly with his first field goal attempt of the night.
It'll be about a 40-yarder.
And 4:11 is still on the clock in this 3rd quarter.
41 to be exact.
Yeah, 41-yarder, yeah.
Looking to make this a 18-point game.
Almost there was Hancock.
Looks like the
I
refs
did
are
not
waiting on
even
something.
see a motion.
I don't know what was called.
I have no idea.
It's timeout. I'm as confused as you are right here.
I mean, the refs didn't stop the play until the kick already went through the uprights. I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
I was
couldn't
waiting for the
tell either.
signal.
The Chiefs defense is
confused
in the middle of the field, and then you have Buccaneers on the far side. I can't tell if there was a flag.
There may have been a flag that the ref just picked up on the far side near the line.
That looks like a yellow flag.
And they're moving it up forward, so it's...
Against the defense. That was a dead ball penalty. The field goal did not happen. So we're replaying 4th down.
Okay, so that was a dead ball penalty, offsides. I'm going to guess Jackson Hancock because he was going after to block that kick, but probably pretty close. So it's going to be 4th down still. 4th down and 6 as they're going to reattempt the field goal from 5 yards closer. And Kelly's been pretty good on field goals this season, 4 for 5 thus far.
There's still some discussion about it on the field here. But here's the second chance at the field goal after the first one was called off by an offsides.
And that one was good. Kick is good by Gray Kelly as he makes this game an 18-point separation. 28-10 is your score.
35-yarder. And the Chiefs will take the ball back with 4:05 left in the third quarter. Good drive from Allatoona right there.
Yeah, very important drive, and they really did everything they needed to coming out of the half.
Yeah, but very run play oriented.
Yeah.
You had Teal running. I mean, he almost ran about 80 yards in that whole play right there. So
we'll see Martin in the offense for the first time the second half. As we have Hancock and Will Rajecki back to return the kickoff by Kelly. Just another beautiful kick. As that one goes into the end zone. So Martin and the Chiefs will start at the 25-yard line. Pardon me, 20-yard line.
So the Chiefs took a chance to extend their lead more. 4:05 left in the third quarter. And Allatoona's win streak is looking in a bit of a dangerous position right now.
Yeah, their 2-game win streak is in danger right now as that pass is deflected.
Take 5 seconds off the clock. We're at 4 minutes on the dot. And 2nd down and 10. Chiefs line up with 2 receivers on the near side. Here's the snap. Handed off to Mariah. Or sorry, Rojecki.
Yeah, that's Rojecki. Big gain there.
And there's a flag on the football. Came in towards the end of it. And looks like it's going to be holding on the offense. So that will set the Chiefs back 10 yards there. And set up the 2nd and...
Yeah, holding on the offense. 2nd down. Almost should be 20.
2nd and 28. There's the 3rd flag of the third quarter for the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's 5 total flags for both teams.
And this third quarter has had the most amount of flags as every other quarter combined so far. So, a little loss of regulation there.
So Martin in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side, and he's looking to pass. Instead finds Rajecki. He breaks a tackle. Cannot shake that second one. Gain of a yard on that one.
Gabe Morgan was the one to finally take Jackie down. Jackie didn't break the first tackle, though. I mean, as we said, Jackie's had an incredible night. He had the first play of the game, which is an 80-yard rushing touchdown. And then next drive, he had 10 yards to complete 400 yards on the season for him. So, Will Jackie is having himself a day.
3rd down and really long. That's passed out to Brenton Darling, but he cannot break that tackle. Instead, tackled just inside the 10-yard marker. That's going to be 4th down and about 10.
So they get back to the line of scrimmage, but they will have to punt.
Yeah, it's going to be first punt of the night as Rajecki's on the field.
Rajecki is a wonderful punter.
Yeah, really good punter.
He's got long on the season's 44, and he averages 38 per punt. Oh, sorry, that was last week.
Yeah, long on the season's 48.
Yeah, sorry. His longest Creekview was 44. But that one's going to go out of bounds.
There was a flag on back there on Rajecki.
I didn't see him get hit.
I mean, that punt was kind of...
But the offense is staying out there.
Yeah, the punt went out like inside the... like on this side of the field, on the Chiefs side of the field.
So I don't know.
I doubt it was not obstructed.
So a little bit of confusion here from the refs. And they're coming out to say something now. Sorry, they're coming over to Teeter to tell him. But the Chiefs' offense is still on the field, or at least some of them are. But no one is on the field for Allatoona.
Yeah, and that is a running into the kicker penalty. So it was not enough for the first down.
But it will be 4th and 5. So that is another flag, though. 6 in the quarter. And Allatoona matches what Sequoyah has in the quarter, which is 3. So both teams have matched themselves with flags throughout this whole game. And Will Rajecki is going to get to redo that punt, which I bet he is ecstatic about.
So Rajecki's still back there to punt. And there is that leg. Goodness. And what a bounce on that. Will Rajecki having himself a night. Rushing and look at that, punting. Just outside the 5. Unbelievable. That has to be a new long.
I mean, that rolled for 30 yards. That rolled for his already long. What a great punt, though, from Rajecki.
Beautiful.
And Buccaneers are going to have this drive start inside the 5, so they'll have to go 95 yards if they want a touchdown.
Yeah, it's going to make, the scoring to get back in this game is going to be much harder now as Rajecki flipping that field.
Yeah, 2 minutes left, though, in the third quarter. So they do have this 2 minutes and another full quarter to try to get the score back.
But Teal is just on the line of his own end zone. There's Rucker. And he's breaking a few tackles. Finally bring him down after a gain of 9.
Another good run there. And they've seen something in this run game. Or, sorry, they've seen something in the flaw of the Chiefs' defense.
Yeah, rushing defense.
Yeah. And they have executed it well. As they've been getting 10, 15 yards for some of their big runs here.
So that run was marked a first down. And Rucker hasn't, that's not Rucker, but that's another gap found by this Allatoona offense, number 23, Ethan Corpus. That's a gain of 4.
Allatoona about a 2nd and 6 here. Clock still rolling. 1 minute now left in the third quarter.
Teal, a handoff. This one to Rucker, and he has Hancock chasing after him. No, you cannot get away from Jackson Hancock.
That is something you do not want to try. So he gets about a gain of 1. So 3rd and 5 here for the Buccaneers. 30 seconds left on the clock. It should be stopped, I think, right?
It should. I was thinking that too, but they are running it. He went out of bounds, but 3rd down and 4.
Clock at 15, still going.
Teal, design QB run, and Easton after the first down. They're going to have a first down conversion here.
In about 9 seconds to get a snap off. Or it looks like the clock is stopped. Byron Darling with the tackle there. The clock is now moving. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, that is going to take us in to the fourth quarter.
So not much happened in the third quarter besides flags.
Yeah,
6 flags.
6
flags in total. 2 more than the entire game had seen so far. The only really big thing that happened was that field goal from Allatoona from about the 35. So that is something. And yeah, other than that, not that much happened.
Yeah. I mean, the 28-10 game right now, Allatoona, I wouldn't say they're completely out of it, but they have to really capitalize on this drive right here. I mean, the touchdown has to come soon enough. They've had some success with Teal and Rucker, but in my opinion, their defense, as we saw last drive, they forced a punt. They really have to continue putting the pressure on Sequoyah because previous to that, I mean, Sequoyah has had no problem going down the field and score. So I have to see some more presence from Stack and some more presence from people like Fields from that defense to really shut down this offense if they want a chance to get back in this game.
Allatoona does have the ball now, and what we've seen in the entire third quarter was pretty much rush plays for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they realized that their passing game wasn't working, so they took their 2-star players and they're feeding them the ball, giving them opportunities to make the plays that big players need to make. And maybe it could work out for them, maybe it won't. We'll see as we start the fourth quarter.
So here we go. Sadiq Teal, long pass on a curl route. Comeback route by Phillips. Is it caught? It kind of rolls out of bounds after the catch. And it's marked for no gain. 2nd down and 10. So that's Teal. In the shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side. Rucker on the run, but he gets wrapped up by Ogundele. You cannot escape his tackle. So 3rd down and long for Allatoona. 11:03 and ticking on the clock. Got 4 receivers out, 2 on each side. There's a stoppage of play. And that is a timeout by Sequoyah. Their first of the half as they want to make sure.
And Allatoona, 18 points down. They've used 1 minute and 5 seconds so far. So we're going to see how Allatoona approach the rest of this game. But I say that the way the Chiefs started this game has put them in this great of a position. With that 80-yard rush play from Majecki, and the 60-yard passing touchdown to Jurgensen. I mean, those are just two incredible plays that you really can't ask for much more on those.
Yeah, the way they started this game was kind of unmatched. And it set the tone for what this entire game became and has become.
Allatoona is five points away from what they average per game, and Sequoyah is 3 points a game for what Allatoona allow a game. So close to what the average would have said. Both just a tiny bit short, though. And the Chiefs and Allatoona both take back the field.
So Teal in the shotgun. 3 receivers out total. He's looking to get enough yards for the first. But there is Taiwo Ogundele. A little shovel pass. This one to Rucker, but he has nowhere to go. A gain of 5. Good little pass there by Teal, trying to have a last gasp. But that is not enough for the first.
I mean, what an effort from Teal right there. Just able to get the ball out and accurately to Rucker. That was something.
And they they do send the punt team onto the field. Teal is staying on there for a good amount of time.
Jackson Hancock back to receive as 10 minutes left and the clock's still ticking.
And we haven't seen as many explosive plays from Hancock on the kick return and kickoff returns as we have in the past couple seasons.
Well, there haven't been that many efforts for him, but you do see that he has had an incredible game on defense. But here's another timeout called by Sequoyah with 9:59 left in the fourth quarter, and the Chiefs have looked pretty good. And now they're going to get the ball back and hopefully end this game, run the clock out, and begin a win streak of 2 after beating Creekview 2 weeks ago, and hopefully increase their playoff odds. Increase their gaining a home playoff spot odds, because they already do have a playoff spot, depending on how Rome Creekview goes.
And I believe that timeout was called because they were concerned about a little fake punt there. You can kind of hear from the press box up there what the coaches are saying very quietly, but they're worried about an eligible receiver by Allatoona.
You got a good ear.
I do.
I can't even hear that. But yeah, especially this late in the game, you got to be worried about that. You down 18, 10 minutes left. You really can't be giving up, or you kind of got to risk it now. But it looks like the punt team will still stay out.
The ref signaled another timeout. Maybe he was just reaffirming that first timeout by Sequoyah. Because I don't think it was another timeout.
Chiefs have already used 2.
So they do have Camden Phillips out there, who we know is their leading receiver. So Kelly could be looking over there if they were to attempt a fake punt. But that's a long 8 yards.
Especially in the backfield where you get the ball. They will punt it, though.
And they hit the punter.
Punt return.
They were going after him, too.
Oh, they did. I think you meant Jackson Hancock didn't even got a move to catch him. Yes, there is a flag on the play. And this could move Allatoona up and maybe give them a chance to actually go forward the first down and have a 4th and short. Still no confirmation of what is being called here, but the ref is moving the ball, I think.
I believe it was.
What? I am very confused. I'm not gonna lie.
So they're picking up the flag.
So yeah, they
picked up the flag, and there was no. Oh, they're
okay.
taking on. It's okay. Taking on to Sequoiah's possession and not to the kicks. I guess it wouldn't have done
Yeah,
anything.
because it would have been 5 yards.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Good call. So that will be the first flag of the fourth quarter. And the Chiefs are up 28-10 with 9:33 left in the fourth quarter. And the Chiefs offense retake the field, looking to extend their lead to clinch the rest of this game out. And the Chiefs are finally going to make their way to the line. And Jackson Hancock and Brandon Darling on our near side here. And here's the snap to Martin, handed off to Rajecki. And he won't go that far, and he'll get pushed back to about the line of scrimmage.
Good tackle there by Noah Atkins for the Buccaneers.
Rajecki having a great night. Said this before, keeping his good night going. Again, had that monster punt for about, I don't even know how many yards that was.
At least, I would say 60. I mean, it was around the 20, and it went inside the 10.
It went to the 5.
Yeah,
So,
it went to the 5, just outside
yeah.
the 5. So, I mean, 50, 60, man, great night for him.
About same formation here from Chiefs. Here's the snap. This time handed off again to this time Tyler Bell. And Tyler Bell's going to create some space for himself. He's going to stay off, but his helmet does
Helmet
come
comes off. But that was a beautiful cutback.
And he is good, though. And he's going to get about 5 yards on the gain there. Tyler Bell does
Yeah,
have
so he
to
does
come
have to go
off,
on the
though.
field, yeah.
Yep. Always forget about that rule.
Yeah, helmet comes off. You do have to go off the field unless said otherwise by a ref.
Now Brent Darling on our near side, Jackson Hancock on the far side in the slot. And here's the snap from Cook Martin. Thrown to Brent Darling. And doesn't look like it's enough for the first down. Or it might have
Just
been.
enough.
Just enough. And it will move the chain. And the Chiefs get a first down.
Beautiful play. The usage of Brendan Darling tonight through the passing game has really impressed me. How many receivers they have out there. I mean, I can still remember talking to Jack Mine preseason about, and he just praised his skill players. Of course he praised Martin, has some good things to say about the line, but he praised his receivers and his running backs, his fullbacks. He knew that his skill players were honestly the star of the show.
Yeah, this time Brent Darling and Jackson Hancock flip sides. Martin under center, he takes a snap. This time to Brent Darling again. And he's going to break his first tackle, but still go down at about the 45. 7:17, clock still running. 28-10. And, yep, 2nd and 2 for the Chiefs here.
Clock's at 7 minutes and ticking.
Brandon Darling getting back-to-back targets here. As he looks to continue another great senior night for him. Well, not another, because this is his first ever senior night. This one's going deep to Brent Darling, and he makes the catch.
Beautiful. The over-the-shoulder locating the ball.
3 targets in a row and 3 receptions in a row. And he's moved the Chiefs 60 yards up. But there is a flag in the backfield. And the Chiefs get a roughing the passer to add on to that deep play from Brandon Darling. And they are going to maybe make their way into the end zone here, depending on where the ball was marked. And they barely do. I think it looks like it is on the 20, I think. Yeah, it is on the 20. So the Chiefs are in the red zone for the 3rd time tonight. And it's 28-10, 6:42 on the clock. Brendan Darling with 3 targets in a row here. And a deep 50-yard throw.
Yeah, I would probably say 30, 40, maybe 50. But that, just the placement of the ball by Martin on that one.
I mean, that was beautiful.
I mean, he's had some overthrows tonight, but, I mean, his placement has, I mean, all season, too, his placement, locating the ball, placing it right in the receiver's breadbasket, it's been really impressive throughout the entire course of the season.
Yeah, I mean, Darling knew exactly where the ball was going. He didn't even have to look. Martin under center here, and it is not handed off. Martin throws deep in the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. That's Maddox Waller, and that is a, I thought he handed it off.
I thought they did too, but he throws a dime to Maddox Waller, and Martin looked a little bit shaken up after that play. He's kind of grabbing his hand, and he is grimacing coming off the field. Hopefully he is okay. But nonetheless, still a beautiful pass that he should be proud of.
Chiefs going to see their options for a two-point conversion here. Doesn't look like they'll have one, so they will bring Caleb McClure over to the center, and he will kick for an extra point. Looking to go 100% on the day. Oh, sorry, he 100% on extra points, because he did miss a 43-yarder early in the second quarter. Here's a snap, and it is good. So Caleb McClure makes the extra point to put the Chiefs up 35-10. And what a drive right there. You had
what a drive.
Brendan Darling with three good receptions there, getting about 60 yards in total, and then Maddox Waller finishing off in the back of the end zone with a beautiful catch. And the Chiefs take a 35-10 lead with 6:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and the usage of the passing game in the last drive really showed how dynamic they are. Because, I mean, they have been rushing a good amount this past game, the past quarters, but just the full reliance on the passing game right there shows how powerful Martin and the passing game can be when it's at its full power, when it's being used to its full potential. I mean, this offense can be super dangerous. 35 points, one of their highest scoring games of the season. Their Chiefs offense is having a great night tonight.
Yeah, they beat the average points per game that Allatoona do give up.
Yeah.
And so far they're still under Allatoona's average points forward, but Allatoona has 6:32 left to maybe change that fact. So here is the kickoff. Allatoona's going to try to find their way across the field. Chiefs on the far side, and he's going to have some space here. Here's Rucker, and he gets tackled at about the 32.
Beautiful tackle by Will Rajecki.
I mean, Rucker made his way fully across the field pretty much. Came his way to the far side on the left, the far side of the field's hashes, and came down all the way to our near side half line, out of bounds line. Yeah, there we go. So 6:17 left. Allatoona looking to make maybe score one last touchdown. Teal is out there in the shotgun. And here's the snap. Fake handoff. Go deep to Phillips. And knocked out of the hands. Right, that wasn't Phillips. That was Dobson. And
the fans aren't liking that call, but I believe he did have possession. I think he took a couple steps with the ball, but they proved me wrong. The refs do change their call, and that was a beautiful play by Brendan Darling and Hancock. Not sure which one knocked the ball out, but beautiful play there, and he was established to not have possession.
Yeah, I mean, great defensive play there. Good throw from Teal, though.
Yeah. They really love those comeback routes. We've seen it a lot this game, a lot from Phillips, one there from Dobson. But, I mean, they love a good comeback route on the outside, on the sideline.
Out to the lineup with 2 receivers on the far side. Here's the snap, handed off to Rucker. And he is going to get absolutely pummeled and taken back 5 yards to the 30. And 5:42 left on the clock. It is still ticking. And 3rd and 15 here for the Buccaneers. They need a big play to keep themselves alive. For 35-10, Chiefs winning. And the Chiefs look to go on a 2-game win streak after this. And if this score does stay the same, Allatoona's 2-game win streak will be snapped after previously having a win against Etowah and a win against Woodstock. And here's Teal, and he's going to scramble, and he's going to get a few yards. He's going to get more than a few. He's going to keep going. They're going to rule him out, though. He got to the 15 and broke a tackle, kept going.
Yeah,
but they're going to rule
his
him out.
speed was insane there.
Looks like they rule him out at the 47. And Teal had room there. If they didn't mark him out of bounds there, he was gone for a touchdown.
He was going. So a little score update for Creekview and Rome. It's 21-0. Rome is winning in the second quarter. Last time it was updated, second quarter with 7 minutes to go. So it may not be fully updated, but Rome was up 3 scores last time we got an update.
Another first down here for Allatoona as they keep marching their way down the field. They're at the 35-yard line. And they don't get to him. And Phillips is going to create some space. He's staying up. Finally, he's taken down after 5 Chiefs needed to come over and finish the job for him. But they're going to move the chains again. And they are inside the red zone. So 4:35 left on the clock. Chiefs 35, Allatoona 10. And Allatoona looking to get another touchdown to maybe make this game not impossible to win. Here's the snap from Teal. And he's going to get blitzed again. Gets out of the pocket, though. And he's going to keep taking it. Going to try to juke out Mariah. But he was no match for Ken Johnson as he takes him out. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 here. So Allatoona working their way inside the 15 now. Clock still ticking. Just under 4 minutes to go.
Good to see some new faces here in for defense for the Chiefs. Good to get some experience against a good quality team.
He's going to throw it to Dobson. Dobson staying up, but finally taken down at the 10. Gundaway, the one to take him down. And looks like it's going to be a 3rd down and about 3. I have 1 receiver on the near side, 2 receivers on the far side. And here's a snap from Teal. And he's going to get instantly sacked by Gundaway. And he did not stand a chance.
Goodness.
Hopefully Teal's okay. Helmet did come off.
I mean, I think anyone would be shaken up
Does
if
look
you're
to be
being
okay,
sacked by Taiwo Gundaway.
I mean, really. And he does look to be okay, though, so.
Yeah, he does have to go off the field, though, I believe.
Yes, he does. So the backup quarterback, Cruz Paul, is going to come out here, take a snap. And it's 4th and 11. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 receiver on the near side. And here's the snap from Paul. She's going to blitz again. Don't have enough. And not caught. A little bit of contact, but no flag was thrown. And it'll be a turnover on downs for Allatoona. And 2:49 left in this game. And looks like the Chiefs are probably just going to take this one to the crib and win this one out.
Yeah, a great overall performance by the Chiefs. Closing out this one would move them to second in the region. Obviously not over yet. Still a solid 2:49 left. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. If this result holds, though, they will be 4-1 in the region, with their only loss coming to Rome, which I feel like everyone in our region's got to lose to Rome eventually. And there's the handoff. Doesn't get much yardage. Gets about a 5 or 3 yard gain, sorry. Holden Campbell, the one for the 3 yard gain. And 2:26 now on the clock, still ticking down.
And that's Jackson Nesbitt in there for the offense for the Chiefs.
Getting his closing minutes for his senior night to close out his Chiefs career. Still one game to go, though. Maybe another home playoff game. And that's going to be ran by Anthony Santana, and he's going to get taken down at about the line of, the down line. Sorry, Hayden Poole. I saw 1 instead of 4, so I need binoculars. My eyes are going
That would be a
bad.
good investment.
I should. It'd be better if they had names on the back of their jersey. Jackson Nesbitt running back out. About a third and 2. And 2 receivers on the near side. None on the far side. Here's the snap. Big dog Jackson Nesbitt's going to take a shot at running, and he is going to go nowhere. So it's going to set up a 4th and short. Looks like official wording is going to be a 4th and 3rd. So punt team's going to come out. Robert Jecki coming off of a wonderful punt. Sorry, they're taking a timeout.
Yeah, timeout Allatoona there.
Sequoyah.
Pardon me, Sequoyah.
Yeah. So 104 left on the clock here. 35-10 Chiefs. And this game has kind of took a dire ending. Not much excitement has happened besides one touchdown for the Chiefs in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but I mean, the Chiefs kind of, after that first quarter in the first half, they didn't necessarily have any really urgent need to go in the end zone and score. They had an effective lead. It was doing good. Their defense was consistently keeping them out of the end zone in the second half. I mean, Chiefs offense may not have been as productive in the second half, but did they really need to? No.
I mean, no, they put up 21 unanswered in the first quarter, and the Chiefs defense only gave up 3 points in this whole second quarter. So there was not really an urgency for the Chiefs to score any points at all.
Yeah.
And they do get 1 touchdown, though, in the fourth quarter. And Robert Jecki out there to punt with 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. So I don't know the odds, but there's got to be some odds on Allatoona winning this game. Another good punt from Rajecki. Got a tight spiral to it. Good catch, though. Bryce Stack, the linebacker, is also the punt return. And it is a fair catch, so they'll take it at the 29 with 55 seconds to go. And the Chiefs defense come out for one last time for regular season in front of this Sequoyah crowd. And it's been a great home regular season.
Yeah, great home regular season. A lot of good wins here. I believe only loss here was Rome.
Other than that, they've won every other game at home.
Yeah, other 2 losses were Cedartown and the first game against Lambert, which was a close one until the very end.
Cedartown was a win for Sequoyah.
Pardon me, Raven Gap. Raven Gap, but that's what I was thinking of. Raven Gap and Lambert, they're 2 away losses.
Here's a snap. Paul's still out there. Gets outside of the pocket. He's going to throw deep to Dobson, and Dobson's going to be able to walk this one into the end zone.
Is he? He is.
And Allatoona get another touchdown. And it's going to be 16-35 pending the extra points. And one play is all they needed for that touchdown.
And they reached their average points per game.
They did. They have beat the over.
It may have been in the last minutes on what was a Hail Mary sort of play.
But Dobson was pretty much wide open. I mean,
yeah. No one was there on the sideline.
Yeah. So here comes the extra point. Has been perfect so far from the 10. And here's a snap. And he will continue that record. So 17-35. 40 seconds left on the clock. And Chiefs are going to get the ball back.
Chiefs are. Some more offensive experience for these guys.
One play after losing the ball, or they gained their ball back.
Yeah.
So another chance to just chew the clock out. Maybe take a QB kneel, finish this game out. And it is Hayden Klein out to return the kickoff, assuming they don't go for a onside kick here, which you would think they would. I mean, no reason not to. Might as well try to put yourself. I mean, what you got 40 seconds, 20 seconds for each touchdown. Just keep getting the onside kick. Personally, I'm a big fan of the onside kick.
You are?
Yeah, I love the onside kick. You know,
you like the onside kick?
I love the onside kick.
Honestly, good for you. You know, respectable in all situations.
I mean, it's just an interesting play. I mean, you don't normally see it. You really only see it in the fourth quarter.
So you're saying in fourth quarter you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Not 24/7.
Maybe not 24/7.
Okay, but more often than they need to do it more often. Is what you're saying?
I feel like
kind of switch it up.
Yeah. I mean, if executed well, I mean, it can change the entire season.
It could. It could. Very well could.
But this time it will not. And Wilbur Jecky will catch it easily and go down. And 37 seconds left on the clock now. And there will be, looks like about the 41 for the Chiefs. And they have one last opportunity to maybe kneel this one out or go for another touchdown. Here comes the Chiefs offense. Looks like they will be taking the knee. I think. Yep, they will. So that will be it. 35-17 Chiefs is your final score. And the Chiefs improved to 5-1 in region. 4-1 on region. Yeah. And Allatoona lose their win.
A beautiful game by Sequoyah offense. Not even sure if you can hear me as the horns are going crazy in Skip Pope. Senior night victory. Senior night victory for the Chiefs. So that was our last regular season home game as the Chiefs should be as close as possible to clinching a home playoff game. Not going to confirm it because I'm not 100% positive, but it should be pretty likely that they get a
win against Woodstock would not secure it, but it would give them very high possibility to do that.
Yeah.
But a great just a
Allatoona, I wouldn't say it was that bad. Their defense definitely let up way too many explosive plays. They can definitely fix that easily. But, I mean, offensively, they had a lot of bright spots. Teal had a really good game on his feet. They had some good passing plays every now and then. I mean, there's a lot to build upon for this Allatoona offense, who is coming up a 2-game winning streak. I don't think they have too much to hang their head about. In the other end, I think they have a lot to build upon and work with. So a good home win for the last regular season game and a senior night for Sequoyah, 35-10. And we will see you for what should be a home playoff game here in Skip Pope, most likely In the meantime, Sequoyah plays Woodstock next week, and we will see you if we have a home playoff game. So I'm Max Swain, joined by Jake Jira. We will see you then.